picture a handful of games yet to be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Record in the league, not the conference, the league. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them?
Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a from rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Charlotte Hornets. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jackson. And it's Walls in at the center position.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And, Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Here's Sullinger, the good-looking shot from the wing. Here's Chandler. Kicks to Blair. There's the pick. Pass to Hood. 6 to shoot. Chandler against Irving. Chandler, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Now here's Chandler. He had a 15-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev. And that also was a factor.
Here's Flash. Down low. Passes it to Montgomery. Irving attacking a baseline J, and that one's good. Irving's got his first basket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
There's the pass to Wall. It's tipped. Here's Flash, guarded by Jackson. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Now, here's Blair. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one's good.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And so here's Cleveland, following the score by Miami. It's Jackson with the drive. Back to Jackson. Five on the clock. Puts it up from 12. The shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Flash. He had 19 points in the win against Charlotte.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. Now
Blair, his last outing, he had 8 points. He kicks it to Chandler. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Here's Flash. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Montgomery. And stolen by Blair. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Chandler the pass to Walls, so they take the lead.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Over in the corner is Sullinger. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Irving, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Flash. It's stolen. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Flash gets it to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Chandler outside. Floats one. Pecks and pulls it in.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Sullinger outside. Right wing. Here's Montgomery. Rebound by the Heat. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. Second in second chance points. Fifth in opponent field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
And their gift for offensive rebounding definitely evident in all those second chance points. The two go hand in hand. Make no mistake, if you don't box out, you're going to pay.
And here are the Heat now. The Cavaliers making the shot. 3 on the clock. Here's Popoff. Will not go. This is off the front out. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Passes it to Cobb. Bohannon covered by Irving. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Terrell. Here's Hood. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Flash, and he jams it with authority.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
In the corner, Irving with it. No good from outside.
Boy, even though he missed.
To be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And Miami has possession, trailing by 2. Bohannon, and the Heat get another bucket right there. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
They double him with Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Popoff. Excellent D from Flash.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
The shot by Sullinger, wide open. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Some impressive play from him over the last month. Putting up about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. .143 left to play here in the first. Sullinger, the screen. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Flash. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. It's up a 3. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Outside jumper. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Flash passes to Cobb, and the layup is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Miami with the ball. O'Hannon, headed by Shumpert. They need this one. No good on the layup.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Pulls it up. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Fires a 3 off the inbound. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Flash, he's in at point guard. He's out there at the man Shumpert, and it's Montgomery in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. The Cavaliers leading by 6, and Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He finished with 19 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Blair can't hit. Now Cleveland shooting extremely well. 62% of the night to this point. Pass to Flash. Pass to Baxter. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. Had a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, in the first half of play,
the Heat trail by 7. To the inside. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Jackson. A 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboard, Kev.
In the second quarter, offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's the screen. Pocket 6, knocked away. Here's the break. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Passes to Terrell. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Flash. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Pop-off, covered by Irving. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here are the teams that have been dialing it up defensively since the All-Star break. League's steal leaders. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Kevin, this team isn't ready to give up on the season yet. I mean, they've been after the opposing ball handler every second of every game.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now the pass to Flash. They set the pick. Shumpert in the corner for 3. Cannot hit. The Heat trail by 12. O'Hannon, guarded by Shumpert. Here's Jackson. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Back to Middleton. No one near him. Here's Sullinger, and he banks in the layup. Sullinger's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Shot clock at 5. O'Hannon. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Sullinger's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Flash. Middleton outside. Here's Flash. 7 points in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Cobb. Wide open shot is on the money. 8 points for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers lead by 13. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Hood, and it's Jackson in at the two-guard spot. Shot clock at 6. Chandler attacking. The Heat need to get a shot off. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Jackson.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And Blair kicks to Jackson. Chandler outside. Picked away. Pass to Montgomery. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The Heat trail by 12. Passes the Walls. The feed to Jackson. Baseline J on the way. And it's Miami with another.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Flash passes to Sullinger. That's good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. They just haven't been able to find an answer for Sullinger. 9 points and a block. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
There's the pass to Walls. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
To the middle. Here's Montgomery. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Here's Hood. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over here and make your presence felt.
Second in field goal percentage. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
George with the bucket.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Cleveland. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Miami, they're 5 spots away.
And right now for Miami, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
I was one of those who was thinking that thought, that they would take a big leap. It's still not too late. No better place to get right and tight than at the postseason.
And here's Blair. He has 6. Chandler outside. To the paint, outside for Jackson. Lets the three fly. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Chandler the pass the wall. There's the screen. Here's Blair. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Blair's got 8 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The Heat trail by 7. Jackson dishes to Chandler. Back to Jackson. Heat moving the ball around. Chandler outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Chandler. Chandler's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Timeout.
And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Freak number 1. Kyrie Irving is second.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Irving's got 11. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but we also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. As they challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Pass to Montgomery. George with the screen on Chandler. Here's Montgomery. Nice D from Chandler. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 12-4 run right now. They set the screen. To the middle. Great D that time from Flash.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball out of the hoop. They were all over.
For Cleveland, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. The Heat trail by 8. Got a piece of it. One-on-one here. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And shot on the way. The Cavaliers pull it in. George has got his 3rd rebound tonight. On the wing, Irving. He's got 11. And it's blocked. But they recover it. The 3 from George. Cleveland the rebound. Middleton left side. Trying his luck deep. Pass to Flash. And a wide open look for Irving. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bohannon. Soft touch off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Flash, and that one's good. Flash has got 11.
He was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Here's Irving. Finished off the break. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
And it's denied. Now, Cleveland moving it up. They'll get another chance. The 9-footers on the mark. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chances.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Blair. Miami no good on that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Passes it to Terrell. To the left wing. Looking to end the run. And the shot is long.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
There's a good screen. Irving. In it goes for the first time in 10 tries.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the Heat making a change here. Hood's checked in. To the left wing. Here's Flash. 14 points for him. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. Puts up the baby hook. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Flash. Now the pass to Cobb. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Hop off. To the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead. Just up. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Flash in at point guard. He's out there at the Mon Shumpert, and it's Sullinger in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. You know what?
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Cavaliers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Flash passes to Sullinger. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Shumpert passes to Montgomery. Cleveland moving it around. Tries from 10, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Here's Hood. Here's Knowles. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's off on the first. Irving's checked in for Shumpert. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Now here's Irving.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
To the left side wing. Inside, here's Sullinger. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now the dish to Chandler. Feeds it to Jackson. It's stolen by Sullinger. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. They get a hand on it. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Paxson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And he's good on the second. Jackson with it. He dishes it to Chandler. Over to the wing. Jackson has the open look. It's a good-looking shot from the wing. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Chandler against Irving. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
There's the screen. Here's Chandler, and it's blocked. They retain possession.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Irving kicks to Sullinger. Pass to Flash. Sullinger the screen. And stolen by Hood. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Walls. Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Flash. And Chandler, here we go. Drilled from 11 feet out. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5. 1 field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. To the paint. The shot's good from Paxson. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
He'd have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Chandler, the pass to Wall. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Here's Flash. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Paxson.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Chandler with the rebound.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Outside Irving. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. 22 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Heat trail by 17. Chandler outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Chandler's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Flash passes to Sullinger. And stolen by Hood. At the elbow, Chandler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for them, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Heat trail by 16. Lets it go with the 3. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
This is to Hood. Jackson kicks to Chandler. Shot clock at 5. Here's Blair. But they recover it. Chandler outside. Tries yet again. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Flash to the inside. Chandler with the steal. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so here is Miami. It's an 18-point game. Outside Jackson. Here's Hood. Sullinger defending. Hood dishes to Chandler. Heat moving the ball around. Hood can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Flash passes to Irving. Here's Flash, guarded by Jackson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Chandler against Irving. Chandler outside. He feeds it to Blair to end the run. That's good.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Flash passes to Irving, and stolen by Hood. And they're moving it up. Here's Blair. No good. Excellent defense from Flash.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sullinger's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks to Irving. And that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his...
Thanks, Doris. The feed to Chandler. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Guarded by Paxson. Blair. Great D that time from Irving.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time the Flash is checked in for Paxson. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Flash passes to Schmidt to the paint. Intercepted. And here comes the break. Here's Popov. It's tipped. They get it back. Good. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Here's Flash. They swipe it. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game. Now, we call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Hey, listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
His play at the point was a major factor in this win. Their ball movement was terrific, and that all.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always